Hey everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm Carol, welcome back and welcome if you're new. I hope you enjoy the video and please don't forget to subscribe. Today's video is kind of a reaction to what's been happening to me for the last 2 months. I've been doing a bit of makeup shopping lately and the makeup that I've purchased has been getting all the use, and the makeup that I already have has been shoved to the back of the drawer. It's been neglected and I have noticed that, and it has definitely annoyed me. I have some beautiful makeup products in my collection and it's ridiculous that only the new ones get used and the old ones get neglected. So in order to try to combat that nasty habit, I have selected 10 products in my collection that I'm trying to use in the upcoming month and see how it goes. These are products that I don't really necessarily want to use all the time, and I don't necessarily want to use them together in one look or anything, but at least once. I want to use them at least once in this upcoming month. I will start off with the first, and I don't understand how this product can get neglected in my collection. It pains me for several reasons. First of all, it's such a beautiful product. Second of all, this is expensive. I paid good money for this. It's ridiculous. How can I possibly neglect using this? This is a Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter highlighter primer situation. I love it as a highlighter on the cheekbones, right here on my temples, a little bit on my cupid's bow, and just a dot on my chin. I think it's stunning, really beautiful. But as much as I've tried, I cannot make cream cheek products an integral part of my makeup routine. It just hasn't happened yet. Regardless to my efforts and how much I've tried and the beautiful products I've had, and I still continue to buy, I cannot make it an integral part. But I want to be more conscious and I want to do my best to get more use out of this, because honestly, this is a stunning product. And maybe I can try using this over top of my powdered face. Maybe it works. I don't know. I'm just assuming based on some, I don't know if they're misconceptions or they're facts, but I'm assuming based on previous knowledge that creams don't work over top of powders. That being said, I haven't tried it. I don't know that for a fact that I've tried on my own self, but I know that because I've heard so many other makeup artists say that. So this needs to be used at least once in the upcoming month. I feel like this is the type of product that can be used several times in the upcoming month, but I'm gonna challenge myself to use it at least once. I'm gonna give myself an achievable goal. And the more I use it, the merrier, I guess. But this has to be used once. Alright, moving on to more cheek products. This counts for 4 products because I don't want to overwhelm myself, but at the same time, I have cheated in other areas as well. This is the Salt New York cheek products palette that I have created myself. There's a contour, a bronzer, a blush, and a highlighter. I think this is stunning, but I haven't gotten to the point where cream products is an integral part in my makeup collection, and I'm conscious about not powdering my cheeks at least because I'm gonna be using something like this. This goes together perfectly. If this is going to be my cheek look for at least twice this upcoming month, I would be very happy, because it's a shame that I don't use these products often enough. My blush has gone through something. I don't know if you can see it, but the outer rims have almost hard panned. I don't know if that's the right thing that has happened, but I don't know what's going on with the outer edges. I'm gonna try to fix it, but the rest of the products are in perfect shape, in perfect condition, and I want to make good use out of this. I want to use this a lot more often. The last cheek product is this. This is my Pupa Blush Extreme or Extreme Blush Glow in the number 200. I don't know if there's a name to the shade, but basically it's a pink blush. I keep going on and on and on and on about how I want to have a pink blush. I have this. This is the pink blush that I have. That's powder. So I want to at least use this once. I don't love it because it's a little bit duochromy. It shifts a little bit and I don't love that in my cheek products. But I want to fall in love with it. Now that I'm using a different blush brush, a more fluffy blush brush, I feel like I can apply it in a more blown out way where the shift isn't as intense, and maybe I'll fall in love with it that way. I want to try to get some use out of this, and I want to try to like it, at least like it, if not love it. We're done with cheek products, at least that's a good thing. Now let's talk about eyes. And I bought this, the Danessa Myricks Color Fix Metallic, is it? Color Fix Creams. I don't know if this is a metallic finish or what. When I purchased this, I was hoping that it would be much lighter in color than this. And I was hoping that it would be more reflective, more shiny, more shimmery. I'll give you a swatch. I've seen it on Amanda Z several times. She has gone on and on and on and on about it. This is the color. I mean, now that it's on the back of my hand, it doesn't look as intimidating as I think it is. Maybe if I try to build it up, it'll start to look as scary as it does in the tube. But essentially, I have been too scared to use this. This is it. It kind of reminds me of the Shiseido taupe shadow that I really like. So maybe I can make some use out of this. I'm gonna try to swatch a few things that I think are similar to this before we move on. So I grabbed my Shiseido Pop Powdered Gel Eyeshadow in the shade 8, Suru Suru Taupe, which looks like this. I feel like this is going to be very close to Celebration. And I also picked out the Dior Celebration, which is this. I don't know if this is going to be a dead match, but I feel like it's kind of similar. Let's start with the Shiseido one. This is it on my middle finger. And it's lighter, but I feel like it's similar. Maybe if I build it up, it'll start to get dark. But as you can see, it's not too dissimilar. They're kind of similar to each other. They resemble each other. Now, Beige Mitza from Dior. Here is Beige Mitza. In fact, maybe Beige Mitza is more similar. Yeah, maybe Beige Mitza is really similar to it. Look, this is Beige Mitza and this is Celebration from the Danessa Myricks. Maybe now that I have this correlation in my mind, I can make myself use Celebration more because I really love both of these taupey eyeshadows. I'm gonna try. I have to use it at least once. And maybe I can like combine it with these to just like diffuse or set or something if I'm struggling with making this work for me. But yeah, Celebration must be used at least once. Keeping on with the eye makeup theme, there is a palette that I would love to use at least once in the upcoming month. This is the Jade Velveteen Eyeshadow Palette in the number 49, the Spice Rack. I love this, and I used to use it so regularly, but since moving from palettes into singles and creams, I have neglected my palettes. I will be the first to admit. This palette is only 9 shadows. It shouldn't intimidate me like in Natasha Denona, maybe those like 15, maybe 18 shadows. It's much smaller and the shadows are more condensed, and I feel like I can already see so many looks just by looking at this palette. There are also so many shadows that can be used as a one and done. This palette shouldn't be neglected, so if I at least use it once, maybe I'll fall back in love with using some of my palettes and using this one specifically a lot more often, because I do love these shades. I love a good warm toned shimmer all over the lid, and maybe like even a more intricate shadow look, like with something on the outer corner or the lash line, a different shadow on the crease, something intricate like that. And there's even a beautiful inner corner shadow right here. I mean, this looks stunning on the inner corner. I don't know why I don't use this. I don't know why I don't use this. I kind of know why, because I've moved on to singles and palettes, but that's not a good reason to stop using these. Last but not least, we have lips. The first product I want to use in the upcoming month are my Fenty glosses. I have two. I have Fenty Glow and I have Fussy. I must use at least both of them once. Like at least each one of them I must use once. This doesn't count. I'm gonna use the shade Fussy. I mean, look, it's so nice. It's a very beautiful gloss and a gorgeous formula. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know what's wrong with me. I haven't used these in a very long time. It's shameful. It's deplorable. It's deplorable that I don't use these, but I'm gonna do my best to use each one of them at least once. Last but certainly not least, we have these two lip products that I'm counting as one. These are the Jade Velveteen Pure Matte Lipstick in the shade 761 Nightberry and the Pupa True Lips Gloss in the shade 33. I'm going to swatch both of them. This is the shade 33, the Pupa lip liner. And this is this stunning Jade lipstick in the shade 761. I don't discriminate with my lip colors. I wear dark lip colors all year round. I wear my glossy, barely there lip colors all year round. So this isn't necessarily why I haven't used these types of products. It's just that I've moved on from matte lips. But I love this color. I do love it, and I want to use it at least once in the upcoming month. Maybe next time you see me, I'll be wearing this on my lips. It'll be an amazing look, I'm sure. Maybe even with the Salt New York cheek products and something barely there on the lids. Maybe like I can use one of those light shadows from my palette all over my lid. Oh my gosh, I can almost see it happening. I would love to do that. But these are the 10 products. I think that by now they're definitely 10. But that's really it for today's video. I would love for you to subscribe to my channel to keep up with this series. I think that this month I might have gone overboard and selected 10 products. But if I do it successfully, next month I'll do 5, and the next month I'll do another 5. Each month there will be 5 products that I must use at least once. That will be like the best way in which I can keep my makeup like in rotation. I don't want to use like the term project pen, because I don't necessarily think I want to use a product exclusively to where I finish it in a year or whatever. But I want to use all of my makeup products. I have so many beautiful products and I don't want them to go unused. I think that's a fair request or a fair desire to have. Whenever you're looking at your makeup collection, you want to use all of them, right? All of the products. So yeah, that's it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that I inspired you to dig into your makeup collection and rediscover things. My last video was all about rediscovering my collection, my wardrobe. I rediscovered 5 beautiful things last month. Actually 2 of them were makeup products, 3 of them were wardrobe-y type things. But I hope to continue to do that. I want to continue digging into my collection and my wardrobe and finding beautiful gems that I already have in my collection but I've forgotten about. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. It encourages me and makes me want to create more of these, and I will see you soon. Bye.